Today I hopped on Twitter only to find that I've been tagged endlessly in a viral clip that's floated around, and it is a blessing that I was able to witness such a technological marvel. We have reached the golden age of human evolution here with this one. I really think this is the entire reason why we left the water in the first place all those millions of years ago. So that way we could have inventions like this. So I saw this earlier, and I think it's only fair you have to now as well. The clip that's blowing up on Twitter is taken from this original video with muted audio, so I just went to the original here. It comes from Now This. It's the automatic sperm extractor. And when you look at this image here, it really looks like the pipes from Mario Bros. It looks like you stick your cock in there and you get transported to World 4-4. It is so interesting what we are able to achieve when we use 100% of our brain power. So the automatic sperm extractor, which sounds like some kind of unit you could build in StarCraft 2, it's supposed to ease the awkwardness of masturbating in hospitals when donating sperm. Which brings me and most people to the natural question, how? How did you reach that conclusion? Did you even, ask anybody? Because I can't imagine this is somehow less awkward than just beating your own meat. Somehow walking up to the gluttonous glory hole here and have it siphon the seed out of your wiener is less awkward? In what universe? Especially with the way these things are set up here. They have them side by side like it's urinals. So you're going to be shoulder to shoulder with somebody else next to you who's also having their dick sucked by it. I feel like that makes the whole thing much more uncomfortable. Maybe this isn't how they're implemented in the actual hospital setting. Maybe it's not right next to each other. Maybe there's a divider or something. I don't really know. But I feel like that is a lot more awkward. I also feel like it's much more unsanitary because you put a lot of faith in the cleaning of this machine. Let's say someone gets a little lazy on the sanitation of the sperm extractor. It just seems so yucky conceptually to be putting your penis in the same receptacle that a ton of other dudes have also done, even as recently as maybe an hour before you or something perhaps, and you have no idea how thoroughly it's been cleaned, if at all. Maybe they just spit on it a few times and rubbed it down with a tissue and called it a day. You have no clue really. Heavens to Betsy, it's a multi-purpose, all-terrain pussy here. Are you trying to sit there with a straight face and tell me that the iVagina here has all of these settings, including a wetness setting? So you can crank that all the way up to a WAP? No, I don't believe that for even a moment. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of town with that. I also love that you can set the speed and force of it here. Imagine you accidentally set it to 10, and it goes from a sperm donation to a full-blown penis donation as it rips your cock off, turning it into a crime scene. I'm also super curious how much force you can set it to, if you can turn it into a hydraulic press and it just crushes your wiener. But I also am very curious as to, what the optimal settings could be. Maybe if these really catch on outside of a hospital setting, you'll have YouTube tutorials for the most pleasant settings, hey, for the best experience with your sperm extractor, set the speed to 6 and the force to 4 newtons. It's immaculate. An exquisite ride. You'll really appreciate it. Jesus Christ, nothing is safe from the technological takeover. Now even masturbation is obsolete. Technology apparently does it better. This is more efficient. So kiss your favorite masturbatory hand goodbye because it's obsolete now. I also have to say, I feel like trying to mimic sexual intercourse for the sperm donations is the wrong way of going about it, because you're going to have people getting lost in the sauce way too into it. They step up to the machine ready to donate sperm, a good cause, and then the second it starts going, they get really into it, they start fucking spanking the machine, spitting on it, And it's going to be so much more awkward than if you just had them do it the old-fashioned way as God intended with your hand and your imagination. Or you give them a magazine or let them use your phone, I guess. I don't know. I've never donated sperm before. But this is about to make me go check it out just to see if this is there and to try it. They're obviously doing extremely well here. They're selling a ton of units, probably making a ton of money off it, and maybe it's super helpful in the hospital setting here for sperm donations. I really don't know. All I can say is that I think it's a really interesting idea here and a very fun use of technology, I guess. It's pretty silly to look at, but you know, maybe there really is a very strong case for why it's really helpful. I don't know. Maybe it is like really hard to go in there and get down to business to donate sperm with your hand and a dream. Maybe this is the answer. Like I said, they're doing very well financially, it seems. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because I was tagged on it a lot on Twitter today. It's not new, by the way. The viral clip on Twitter is from this video, which is from 2019. So it's been around for a little while, and the video also said they've been in circulation since like 2010. So it's not new by any means, but it is just blowing up again. It's the first time I've seen it, so I wanted to talk about it. That's about it. See ya.